Welcome back to Windsor High School, the Northern Colorado Classic Volleyball Tournament. And back for Game 4 of the 5 matches that we have on ColoradoPreps.tv for you today. And what was the big one? Valley taking care of the home team, Windsor, in our last match and beat them 2-0. So the Valley Vikings look like certainly the team on top here in the tournament this weekend. But right in front of us right now, the Greeley West Spartans, who I thought looked pretty good in their last victory. They are 7-2 on the season now. They've got a big line up front hitting the ball with Ronkowski, I should say, and Katie Weber and Michaela Steve between them, the setter. A terrific front line for them. So we'll see how Tabitha Godoy's 7-2 club fares against the Holy Family Tigers. Now the Tigers are 1-6. The record is a little bit misleading in that they've played 4 5A teams. But today they've had their issues. They lost so far to Valley 2-0. And Kevin, in the Loveland series, how did they come out? That was 2-0 for Loveland as well. So Holy Family's had their issues here today. 4 games played, and they've lost them all so far. We'll see what they do against the Greeley West Spartans. Brian Windsor is the coach for the Holy Family Tigers out of the 3A Metro League, and they were ranked number 4 in here by the guy sitting next to me, and I have a feeling they may slide down the top 10 a little bit after a couple of losses here today. But we'll see how they do in their third game of the day. Each team playing 4 games in the tournament. We've got 2 gyms going on here. Of course, we can only send you the live video feed from one of those right now, and so you're getting this game right here. And it will be Greeley West. Like this team. I like the way they hit against the Holy Family Tigers. First time I've seen the Tigers, so we'll see how they do. Holy Family will start, and it is going to be number 5, Alicia Everson, a senior, to start things off. A lot of seniors on this club for the Holy Family Tigers. Everson to start things off. For the Spartans, they've got Steve up front with Katie Weber. On the far side, that's Hannah Waggy. And then back on defense, Mackenzie De La Fuente. And that taking the shot right there was Wynn. Punched back over right-hand side. Here's Steve inside. Good save that time on the floor was Alicia Everson. And Holy Family's got the first point on the floor. Trying for it there was De La Fuente. And the Tigers go out to the 1-0 lead. Last season in postseason play for Holy Family, they got into pool play and went 1-2. Did not advance from that. Here's Weber, blocked up front, but the partial deflection, that time by number 9, Sarah Wierstra. Snuck through onto the floor, and the point goes there for Greeley West. 1-1. Greeley West lost to Windsor 2-0 in the opener. Came back and beat Loveland 2-1 after losing the opener there. Wierstra had that one over to Plonsky. This is Steve on the other side, and good night. Katie Weber, the senior, slams it to the floor. She's got the kill, and it's 2-1 for Greeley West. A great middle hitter is how I'm told how to put that for Katie Weber. She can really play up front, and that one off the hands that time of the Holy Family Tiger player out of bounds. It's 3-1, and the service here is going to go to number 10, Hannah Waggy. 5'7" senior. She's put together a number of service in a row. Had 9 point winners in Game 2 against Loveland in a row from back behind the line. There's Weber. How did she make that shot? Was it on that side? No, outside the line. Yeah, outside the antenna. You'll see down on the top of the net those red and white candy cane antennas. Ball's got to be inside that for it to be good. 3-2. Lead is Greeley West, but Holy Family on the service. Marta Plonsky. De La Fuente came sliding in for that one. There's Ronkowski. Inside that big right hand of Blake Horonica, the sophomore, able to slam it down off the hands of the front line for Greeley West, and we're tied at 3. Plonsky will serve again here for the Tigers. Brian Windsor, the head coach. 1-6 to begin, but we told you 4 of those against 5A teams. De La Fuente went to the floor that time and couldn't return it, so it's 4-3, and the Tigers have their first lead of the afternoon. One more for you when we're done here. The home team, Windsor, gets one more crack at it in this gym against these Holy Family Tigers. De La Fuente, this is Steve by the front. Weber, no chance of stopping that, folks. Katie Weber set up perfectly again by Michaela Steve. Watch 7 in white. Michaela Steve with all the setups she's got in this game. She'll put Ronkowski and Weber to work all night long. 4-4 here. And speaking of the double, Michaela Steve to serve, the senior from the back line. Tylen Nelson, the libero, makes the play there for Holy Family. And back to serve Blake Haronica. Probably plays the harmonica. Had to go there. Sorry, Mrs. Haronica. All right, right-hand side, shot by Weber that time. She got it over. Blocked up front again by Weber. All over the place, Katie Weber, the senior, making it look easy. Tied at 5 in this one. Kevin Schaefer to my left, making me laugh. This one's on its way. Coming over to make the play is Wierstra. Nice play right down the middle. That's Claudia Pena, the junior, up high to knock that one down, get the point for Holy Family. And they're up to a 6-5 advantage here. And it is going to be Wierstra, Sarah Wierstra, the senior, who will come back and serve here. Tigers by 1. The service is up. Steve going to set it up. Downtown for Ronkowski. Keeping it alive here, but somebody's in the net. Let's see. It is Holy Family into the net. And we're tied at 6 as West comes away with a point. Kayla Wamara will serve here for the Spartans. Did that one miss down the sideline? Out. Wamara tried to sneak it down the left sideline and just missed it. So we go 7-6, and Holy Family's got a chance to get the lead right here. Sorry, they have the lead, have a chance to extend the lead. My mind went back to the olden days where you had to be serving to get a point in volleyball, and that was 40 years ago when I was 25. Here's the service. Steve in front, and that was Hannah Waggy, and somebody's on the net here. Let's see. Now it went outside the antenna, okay, and the antenna's knocked off kilter, so they'll replace that. They've got to have a full-time guy just to be down there fixing the antenna in this thing. 8-6. The lead is for Holy Family. They lead by 2. Tigers opened up the season losing 4 straight matches, all of the 5 against 5A teams, then beat Kent Denver in league before they got here to losing 2 in this tournament so far. Blocked up front, nice play. That was Claudia Pena again at the front line. And a 9-6 advantage. West looks a little slow to me, a little slow out of the gate so far. Amy Golter to serve again. Steve sent it over. There is Wierstra. And Nelson into the corner, and that one's in. Nice job. The Tigers moving the ball and finding an open spot, and quickly Tabitha Godoy wants to talk about it. 10-6 Holy Family leads in this one. First game of the possible 3-game match between Holy Family and the Greeley West Spartans. Today's broadcast being brought to you in part by Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness, providing you the best quality spa and salon services in northern Colorado. Voted Windsor's #1 hair salon and spa since 2009. Athena's experienced and educated professional staff, they're dedicated to meeting your every request, including hair, skin, massage, spray tan, waxing, and nails. Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness provides organic and natural treatments as an alternative to harmful chemical-based products. In fact, Athena is the only Eminence Green Spa in all of northern Colorado. Make sure to visit the website for a $10 coupon. That website is www.spaathena.com. You can catch them at 223-0273. That's Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. Visit Angie Lund and her group down there. What a terrific group. Great store, too, folks. Great for the ladies. For you guys, get down there. Gift certificate time coming up. All sorts of stuff on the docket down there at Athena. Salon, Spa, and Wellness. Mile off the freeway, just across from the Ptarmigan Country Club in Windsor. All right, 10-6 in this one. Holy Family by 4, and they have the service. It's still Golter serving. And that one's off the hands of Waimara, out of bounds. So 11-6. The Tigers have built a 5-point advantage here. Spartans lost in the opener to Windsor, 2-0. Then came back from 1 down against Loveland and beat them 2-1, and played really well at the end of that Loveland match, I should say. That one went out there. So this one's going to belong to Greeley West, down 11-7 in the game. And going to serve here is number 11, Danny Wynn. Wynn with a service. There's Nelson. In front there was Wierstra. Saved by Waggy, but did she hit it twice? Let's see. No, there's something on the Holy Family side that didn't work out there. So 11-8, give the point to West. And back to service again is Danny Wynn. Nelson. Wierstra. Here's Steve. Was Waggy from the other side. That play there by Plonsky kept in. Again, up over the top. Did they get the net? No. Double hit? Yeah, okay. Hands came apart for the double hit. So 11-9. Greeley West is back within 2. Her hands came apart, hit the ball not at the same time with both hands. They came apart and hit them 2 different times. 2 hits. Up in the front line, that one tipped away. Claudia Pena trying to keep that one in. It goes wide there, so it's 11-10, and suddenly Greeley West is back in this one, down just a point. Danny Wynn serving again here. 3 straight here. That might be 4 on the floor. It is. Good service for Danny Wynn. Timeout on the floor. 4 quick points for Greeley West. Danny Wynn at the service, and suddenly we're even at 11, and Brian Winther says, I want to talk about it. We're going to come back in just a second, folks. Take about a minute timeout. You're listening to high school volleyball right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. All right, back in play here. Greeley West service with a game tied at 11 apiece. Up high there, the lefty, that's number 8, Megan DiGirolamo. DiGirolamo, I'm going to get this right. It's going to take a while. I'm going to work on this for about 45 minutes. You won't hear anything for a while, folks. No, I can't do that. Here we go. Left-hand side on the floor that time was number 11, Danny Wynn, unable to come up with it. And it's 13-11. Holy Family is back out on top here. And Tylen Nelson back serving here for Holy Family. Gets it away. That was Waimara to Steve. Weber tried to block it up front. Up for the block was Haranka. I should say Haronica. Between those two names, this will be an interesting contest. Haronica tried to get the block on that one and missed it off to the side. So 13-12 in this one. West is back within a point. That one into the net, the serve by that time by number 3. That was Mackenzie De La Fuente. So 14-12. Tigers continue to lead by 2. New service this time going to come by number 5, Alicia Everson. She's a senior. Everson for service. Down on the floor. Over to make sure they couldn't play it was number 11, Marta Plonsky. 15-12, the lead is 3 now. Everson will serve again. Nice play inside. Steve went backwards, and Hannah Waggy looked like she was going to come across court with it, but instead went off to the right side and dropped it in for a nice point. 15-13, and West will get the service back. Waggy with the nice play, and now she gets the serve. Down a pair. That was Everson. Up in front of the net, that's Wierstra. Couldn't make the play on it at the net for Holy Family. And now it's a 1-point game, and Waggy will get her second service. Second serve coming. Number 5, Everson. Here's the big slam. That was Veronica, and a great play in the back lane by Danny Wynn. And then a nice shot. That's number 5, Alicia Everson, with the point. But a big hit that time. 16-14. The lead is 2 here for Holy Family. And serving now, number 11, that's Marta Plonsky. Pounding it into the wood, and here she goes at the line. De La Fuente, Steve, and good night, Katie Weber. Into the wood again. 16-15, back within 1 now for Greeley West. And Michaela Steve will go to the serving line here. Lauren Ross checks in. So you've got Ross, Ronkowski, and Weber on the front line. De La Fuente is a defender in there along with Waimara. And then Steve on the back line for Greeley West. Point to West here, so we're even at 16. Holy Family off to an early lead in this one, but West has come back to knot things at 16 here. First game of this match. Wierstra back on the right-hand side for Veronica, and she can't pound it home. Instead throws it off the net. Blake Veronica, B-L-A-Y-K-E, H-R-A-N-I-C-K-A. It sounds like Harry Carey's going to do something here shortly, although he spelled him backwards. Here's the shot by Veronica. Nice. On the floor is Waimara. She almost put it through the basketball hoop. Still in play. That's Nelson. Wierstra. Veronica off the back of the net, and trying to make the play at the front of the net was Ronkowski, unable to. And we're tied at 17, Holy Family, with Veronica serving. 17-17. Veronica to serve. Top of the net. Boy, that's the way you want to do it. A creeper right over the top of the net falls in. 18-17. And the sophomore, Blake Veronica, gets another chance. That one's on the way. Ronkowski, Steve, and here comes Weber out of the clouds to knock it home. Katie Weber. Boy, if she's given the right setup, it's just next to impossible to come up with that ball. 18-18, and Weber gets the service. Wierstra at the net, but tipped away. I think on the net, though, was number 2, Nakaya Myrant Mijares. So it'll go back to Holy Family at 19-18 with the lead, and the service coming for number 9, Sarah Wierstra, the senior. Wierstra to serve. Coming up is Weber. Steve at the front. She went up, and right behind her was Lauren Ross, and neither one could get the ball over the net. So 20-18. The lead is 2 again for Holy Family. They're within 5 of taking the first game of this match. Wierstra to serve again. Ronkowski, Steve. That was Mijares. Nice save inside. Nelson will get it over. Steve setting up Lauren Ross, and she's long. 21-18. Holy Family has gone out by 3 now. Ross is going to check out. Back into the game is Danny Wynn. She'll go to the front line. Steve's next to her. Mahara's closest to us. In the backcourt, it's Ronkowski. Then Weber. And Waimara. Weber to the front here. That one kept alive by DiGirolamo. Boy, it looked like Waimara kicked that one when I looked up. That one goes into the crowd there. And it's 22-18. So 4-point edge, and they take a quick timeout there. Minute timeout. We'll come right back here. You're listening to and watching high school volleyball right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. All righty, Clark Johnson alongside Kevin Schaefer back here, ColoradoPreps.tv. You're watching the fourth of 5 volleyball matches today for you here. The Northern Colorado Classic from Windsor High School. Holy Family and Greeley West in an entertaining game right here. 22-18 for Holy Family. Make that 23-18. They have built back a 5-point advantage here. I'm sorry, 22-19. Nope, I was right. 23-18. Nope, 22-19. That is the lead. West got the point there. That's what threw me off. So 22-19. West down by 3, but serving. Waimara tried to make the save for it in the middle of the floor and couldn't do it. So it is a 4-point advantage now for Holy Family. And they'll go back to serve here. Checking in for Holy Family, Marta Plonsky along the front line there. Sitting down is Abby Flesher. Amy Golter to serve. Danny Wynn to save it along the right-hand side. Weber through the middle of the floor. Hammer that one home. Claudia Pena from Sarah Wierstra on that one. Pena to knock it home. Good basketball player, I'm told, as well. 24-19, and Holy Family with a chance here on game point to take the opener. Golter with service. That's Wynn for Steeb. Waggy knocked out of bounds. Good point for Waggy and the West Spartans here. Back within 4, they'll have service. And it'll be Danny Wynn to serve. Need to run off 4 in a row here to do the Spartans. Wynn with service into the net, and this one's history. The first one in the books, and the Holy Family Tigers go out to the 1-0 lead against the Greeley West Spartans. Today's broadcast being brought to you in part by Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness provides organic and natural treatments as an alternative to harmful chemical-based products. In fact, Athena is the only Eminence Green Spa in northern Colorado. Make sure and visit the website. There's a $10 coupon waiting for you at www.spaathena.com. They're located just south of the Ptarmigan Country Club on Highway 392, 1 mile east of I-25. Call today, book your appointment, 970-223-0273. That's Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness, enhancing your beauty and overall health while mindfully preserving our planet. All right, we'll come back in a moment. We've got a couple-minute break between games here. First one goes to Holy Family. They're up 1-0 over Greeley West. Coming back, you're watching high school volleyball on ColoradoPreps.tv. Alrighty, back at Windsor High School, I'm Clark Johnson alongside Kevin Schaefer. Mickey Johnson manning the camera today, and thanks for all of you joining us on ColoradoPreps.tv. Game 4 of 5 matches out here today. And the stars today is certainly the Valley Vikings, who have not lost out here today, and they took the big match against Windsor in our last match. 2-0 they beat the hometown crowd, so Renee Offit's team continuing to be number 1 in 3A. And proving themselves as the best team out here today, at least. Windsor, Holy Family getting another point here to start game 2 after they won the opener. 25-20 in the opener. They win that one by 5. They're up 1-0 here, and service is going to come by the way of Alicia Everson. Hronika up on the front line, along with Plonsky and number 9, Sarah Wierstra. Here's Steve, left-hand side for Weber. Nice try down low. Trying to go get it that time was Everson off of the blast from Katie Weber. Yeah. Excuse me. Kevin sitting next to me said that's about as close as anybody's come to taking a Katie Weber slam today. And that time it deflects into the crowd. So yet another point on a kill by Katie Weber. Hronika way too deep here. And it's 2-1 here for Greeley West. Hannah Waggy back to serve. Got Danny Wynn in front of her with Mackenzie De La Fuente. The front line is Ronkowski, Weber, and Steve, of course, all seniors. Right-hand side. That one going to sail wide. Trying for the corner that time was Plonsky. The junior misses wide, and it's 3-1 for Greeley West. Yeah, I love that line up there. And then Lauren Ross subs in. You've got Weber, Steve, and Ronkowski up front, and Ross is also a senior. So a heavy-laden senior up front for Greeley West, but they're terrific. Here's Waggy with a serve. Golter from the middle. Big-time slam. Ronkowski nailed it. The kill for Ronkowski. It's 4-1 for West. This is the way they looked in that second match with Loveland. And even part of the match with this morning with Windsor, is they were hitting big time. That kind of went away last game here against the Tigers, but they're hitting the ball well here in game 2. They need this game to force a game 3. De La Fuente, that looked like a push there, 2 hands. Didn't catch it at the same time. And for Steve, maybe one of the first things she's done wrong today. She's been terrific all day. Michaela that time just unable to get on parallel terms with her hands. 4-2. And service is going to be for Plonsky. Marta with a service. De La Fuente, that's Steve. Downtown, good night, Katie Weber. The senior just absolutely puts a dent in the floor on that one. It's 5-2. There's just no way to defend that. When they set her up correctly, she really's got hops, too. She sits in at 6'1", and then she can jump through the roof. Not fair when she's up high and can make that big high connect. Hronika, they tried to get the block. Ronkowski and Weber, and she got it between them. Hronika did. Deflected off, out of bounds, point to Holy Family. And it's a 5-3 game. West up by 2 here. Hronika to serve again. Maybe did that get the net? I didn't see it when it came over, but tough to handle. De La Fuente. Mackenzie just got tied up. She got handcuffed, and it's 5-4. Hronika's got him back within a point here. That's long. A little too much in the serve that time by Hronika. 6-4. West has a 2-point lead. Trying to get all even in this one and force a game 3. They played a 25 in this one. If there's a game 3, we'll go to 15 in that one. Here's Katie Weber, the senior. Good play inside. That was number 10, Claudia Pena. Able to sneak that one over for the Tigers, and it's 6-5. The Tigers are back within a point. And to serve here is Sarah Wierstra. Wierstra's got Nelson in front of her, then off to our left is Abby Flesher. That one kept in play by Ronkowski. And now With it is number 5, Lauren Ross, and she just kind of carried it. 6-6. All even. Windsor to serve again here for Holy Family. Steve Ronkowski, not a chance. That one's going downtown. 7-6. Ronkowski with the point there gets a chance to sit down for a sec for a breather, and popping in number 10, Hannah Waggy. Service here, Kayla Waimara, I should say, Waimara. Up front. Gets that one to the lefty. That's Megan Girolamo. Not a chance I'm going to get that. That one's on the floor. Good point. Greeley West going to come away with this one. They've got a 2-point advantage at 8-6. I'm changing some names on this thing. Megan D, I'm going to call her the rest of the way. I can usually get the tough ones, folks, but that one's giving me a tough time. That one's off the hands deep here of Katie Weber. And the point will go over to Holy Family. So 8-7, I believe. Yep, back within a point. This one just kind of seesawing back and forth here. Service for Amy Golter, the senior. She'll connect here for the Tigers. Waimara. Steve up front. Waggy just dumped a little one in front, but the Tigers were all over it. There's Wynn. Steve, now it's unusual for her attacking over the net. She just hasn't done that too much today, but set up in that spot where she had to and throws it off the net. Tied at 8. Holy Family's made their way back to tie this one up. They took the first game, and that one's going to miss by a mile. She just shot it wide, did Amy Golter. And service here for Greeley West with the game 9-8 in favor of the Spartans is going to belong to Danny Wynn. Nelson will go down and get that one. Big hit that time by Claudia Pena. Running to save it. Waimara. Danny Wynn down the line. Did she get there? No. Tried to sneak it down the left sideline and came up empty. And we're tied at 9. Holy Family will go back to serving here. Last two entries into postseason play, got into pool play, did the Tigers, but did not advance. That one into the net there, so the point belongs to Greeley West there. 10-9 lead for the Spartans. They'll get service here. Go back to 2007, so just 5 years ago, they lost in the semifinals. Holy Family did to Classical Academy. Their best ever finish at state, getting into the Final Four there. De La Fuente to serve. That one's going to be sent long down the right side. Hronika missing the right-hand corner. And it's 11-9 for West, a 2-point advantage in a game they need right here. Mackenzie De La Fuente to serve again. Service is up, and Golter just couldn't handle it. She got handcuffed, got tied up on it, and that one sails into the corner. And Greeley West suddenly looking up at a 3-point lead. It's 12-9 for the Spartans. Tigers won the opener in this match, 25-20. Spartans trying to even it up, send it to a 15-point third game. Wierstra got it to the left-hander. That was Megan D. Shot it off on the right-hand side. Megan just couldn't catch up with that one. Boy, that one played tricks with her. 13-9 game, 4-point lead here for West. De La Fuente putting together a little streak here. Off the top of the net. Hronika. Good save, De La Fuente from the serving spot all the way in to make the play. That one sails long off the hands of Danny Wynn. Holy Family will get the point. They're back within a pair here. Actually within 3. It's 13-10. And to serve here will be Alicia Everson. Service for Everson is over. De La Fuente, that's Steve, and then Wynn, and that's off the backhands here of Tylen Nelson. And out of bounds, 14-10 for Greeley West. Kayla Wymara steps up, the libero for Greeley West. Here's Danny Wynn off the service. I'm sorry, that's Hannah Waggy. I take it back. That's Danny Wynn. And a little nonchalant that time for Katie Weber, and she comes up empty. Mustered off the hot dog just a little bit there. 14-11, the lead is 3. And Holy Family's going to get their mitts on the volleyball right here. Number 11, Marta Plonsky, will go back and serve. Service up and in. Steeb back to Weber, and she shoots that one long. So just proving she's human today. Katie Weber, who's been so exceptional at the front line today for Greeley West, and has missed on a couple opportunities here of late. 14-12 for the Tigers. Take it back, West by 2. That one into the net, so West goes back up by 3 on Plonsky's serve into the net. She'll come out, and back into the game, Abby Flesher, the senior. Back in for the Tigers. And service here comes from Michaela Steeb for Greeley West. They're up right now 15-12. Steeb, Ronkowski, they tried to go for the block, but too much power there. 16-12 for Greeley West. And timeout on the floor. Brian Winther wants to talk about it. 16-12, Greeley West has gone up by 4 in this one, trying to even things at 1 apiece in this match. We'll come right back here on ColoradoPreps.tv. All righty, Clark Johnson back here with Kevin Schaefer and Mickey Johnson. We're at Windsor High School, the Northern Colorado Classic, and you're getting to watch it right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. And we got a good one. 4th match of 5 today. And Holy Family, that is Hronika just missing outside with that one. Blake Hronika, the sophomore, sends it wide, so it's 16-12 for Greeley West in front by 4. Spartans lost the opener of this match against Holy Family at 25-20, so they need this one to send it to a 3rd and deciding game. Tylen Nelson from the back line. Here's Steeb. Ronkowski blocked by Hronika, and did she get it in? No, it's out. Good job for Hronika coming over to make the block, just couldn't get it to land in fair grounds there. So Ronkowski gets the point there for West, and the lead is 6 again off the front of the net. That's just a great serve. Michaela Steeb gets the service off the net into a spot that's next to impossible to get to, so it's 19-12. It's a 7-point advantage here for West. Steeb again, there's a boomer, but that one's going to sail long. The velocity was up, it just wasn't in the playing area, so 19-13, 6-point advantage West. Tigers get the service, and it's Blake Hronika. De La Fuente. Here's Steeb. Ronkowski in the corner, got it. Very nicely done. Nicely placed by Amanda Ronkowski, the senior. 2013, 7-point advantage West. They've got this one comfortably right now by 7, but we'll see. And the senior Katie Weber is going to go back and serve here. Front of the net, there's Wymara. Somebody into the net, I think maybe Steeb got into the net a little too close there. Michaela did, and the point will go over here to Holy Family at 20-14. Windsor and Loveland coming back into this gym from the auxiliary gym. And they'll catch our 4th match here. Coming up next on this floor, right in front of you, Windsor and Holy Family. The cap out the day right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. Big time slam. Ronkowski knocked it home. So Ronkowski's showing up well here in this game. 21-14. The lead is 7. And Kayla Waimara back to serve. Waimara serves. Boy, that's a lightning bolt of a serve. Weber will play this to Steve. Nice right-hand side, and it is Danny Wynn getting the point up front. The lead is 8, just 3 points away from sending this to a third and final game. Waimara will serve again. 22-14, Spartans by 8. Nelson down to pick it up. Weber to Steve up front. Waggy for the corner, nailed it. 23-14. Greeley West executing very well right now. They're hitting the corners on their kills. Looking good, and they've now just absolutely gone away in this one. Just a matter of how far. 23-14, the lead is 9. She carried that, I think. Inside, number 10, Claudia Pena, just held it too long. Tried to put it down with a nice touch play on the right-hand side. And just made too long of contact with the ball there. 24-14. Brian Windsor wanted to know about the call and got a little bit from the referee. That one off the hands wide, and Greeley West gets the win in this one, 25-14. So a good comeback win for Greeley West there. They've evened this thing at 1. We've got the third and deciding game coming up next. We'll play to 15 when we come back. Greeley West and Holy Family coming up, third and final game of this match on the other side. You're listening and watching ColoradoPreps.tv. All right, we are back here at Windsor High School, the Northern Colorado Classic volleyball tournament here today. And it has been fantastic so far. Valley Vikings taking the big one, match 3 today of our 5 matches for you on ColoradoPreps.tv. They took it over the host school Windsor 2-0. And now a good one. Game 3 right here, deciding game of the match between Greeley West and the Holy Family Tigers. And Greeley West, who just won game 2 right there. has a chance to come back here and pick up another win. They're 7-2 coming in to this match. Holy Family 1-6, but as we talked about before, Holy Family in against 4 5A clubs to start the season. And then the loss to Frutamont. Well, Frutamont, I take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. Then they beat Kent Denver 3-0 in their league opener, and then lost a couple today here just to begin this tournament, losing to Valley and to Loveland. All right, so we'll get this one underway in a sec. Want to thank one of our great sponsors for today, Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. They provide the best quality spa and salon services in all of northern Colorado, voted Windsor's #1 hair salon and spa since 2009. Go down and talk to Angie Lund and her group down there. Great cast of employees down there. They are terrific, and they can do anything you need: hair, skin, massage, spray tan, waxing, and nails. They've got it all for you. It's a great setup. You'll walk in the door, you feel invited and comfortable right when you get inside the store there. It's Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness, located just off the Ptarmigan Country Club on Highway 392, 1 mile east of I-25. Catch them at 223-0273. Third and final game underway here. Here's Veronica off the tip inside, and Holy Family's going to start with a point here. So 1-0 for the Tigers. Remember, this is abbreviated. We'll go to 15 in this third game. And service here is going to be Alicia Everson to serve for Holy Family with a 1-0 lead. Service is up. Danny Wynn. Weber will come by and save that one. There's Waggy missing long. Waggy wanted the tip but didn't get it from the referee. 2-0. Everson will go back and serve here with the Tigers off to the 2-zip lead. Got Steve, Waggy, Weber, De La Fuente. There's Waggy rejected in front, and a nice play at that time. Number 11, Marta Polanski, up to make the play and put it down on the other side of the net. 3-0 for Holy Family, off to an early lead here. Everson will serve again. 3-0 for the Tigers. Down low on this one. Danny Wynn. Now somebody's on the net. Who's going to grab that point? It's going to be Greeley West into the net here, I believe. And a timeout on the court. Tabitha Goodaway says, I don't like the way this one started. 4-0 for Holy Family in this one. The final game of this match, game 3. And remember, we only go to 15, so a 4-0 lead here early is a big lead here for the Holy Family Tigers. And Coach Godoy got to talk about how she's going to get her Spartans back in this contest in a hurry. I want to thank another huge sponsor for us along the way, Agfinity, for coming along the way and sponsoring our high school sports on ColoradoPreps.com and ColoradoPreps.tv, which you're watching today. This is game 4 of 5. You would have gathered around at 8:30 this morning. You would have seen them all. Maybe you have been along with us the whole time. 4-0. Do not forget that these games are all put up on demand when they're over. So if you didn't catch it live, go back and take a look at it for sure on the on-demand right there on ColoradoPreps.tv. Just pick the game you want, and you'll get everything from start to finish again, just like for the live broadcast. That one missed long there. So it's 4-1, Greeley West on the scoreboard here after the timeout. And it will be Hannah Waggy to serve. Waggy served down low for that one. Wierstra up high and then trying to get on the floor for it was Danny Wynn and couldn't do it. So 5-1 here for Holy Family. The Tigers have gone out to the 4-point advantage. And service here will be Marta Polanski's. Polanski with Nelson right in front of her. Here's the service. Ronkowski, Stieb, Weber downtown. 5-2. It's been the road to success for the Greeley West Spartans, just feeding the big senior, Katie Weber. Here's Steve, who's had a terrific day setting the volleyball. Veronica De La Fuente will return that one. Wymara for Ronkowski. Nice job defensively. That was Abby Flesher. And they dropped this one in for a Holy Family point. Abby Flesher made a fine defensive play on the Ronsky slammer. And it's 6-2 here, and Hronicka will go back to serve. Into the net, top of the net, almost crawled over, couldn't quite get it there. 6-3, they give up the point and the serve. And it will be Katie Weber, the 6'1 senior, back to serve. Lauren Ross, Amanda Ronkowski in the front line there, along with Danny Wynn. Blocked in front, Wynn got the block. That lights her up. 6-4, West back within 2. So they trailed by as many as 4. They're back within 2. They've cut that lead in half, and here's Weber. We go to 15 in the deciding third game of the match right here. Weber with the service, down low, good serve. Got a dropper in there. That one looked like it rolled off the end of the table. 6-5. The lead is 1. West back within a point. Weber to serve. Here's Nelson. Up front, and that's big number 10, Claudia Pena. Didn't get it. Went into the net, I think, or carried the ball a little bit, lifted it. It's 7-6. For Greeley West, they've forged to the lead here. I got that wrong. We're 6-all. I take it back. 6-6 tie. That is Claudia Pena with the slam, with the kill on the right-hand side. Gets it, gets the point and the service. 7-6 here for Holy Family. Sarah Wierstra, the senior, will go back to serve here. Coach Windsor comes out, giving some instruction here to Wierstra. There's the service. Ronkowski tried to sneak it down the right-hand side, but equal to the challenge was Flesher. Nice one-handed play, that time Ronkowski again. Wymara. Flesher with the return. Left-handed shot there by Megan D. Ronkowski for the corner, didn't get it. 8-6 here for Holy Family. The lead is 2. Good rally that time, though. And a nice point that time for the Tigers. 8-6. They lead by 2. We're about halfway through the final game here. First one to 15, win by 2. This is game 3. Each team has taken 1. Wierstra service. Steve Ronkowski up over the net. Did she get the net, though? She did or not? No, West is going to get the point here. So 8-7, West back within 1. Ronkowski will sit down. Hannah Waggy back into the game, and here's Wymara with a serve. Right-hand side, Golter for the corner, out. Amy Golter couldn't find the spot she wanted in the left-hand corner of the gym. And we're tied at 8 now. So the Greeley West Spartans have erased a 4-point deficit. They're even at 8-8. Got a good finish here in game 3. Wymara's service. That was Flesher. There's the left hand of Megan D. Into the net we go this time, and Holy Family has the lead. Megan D. Girolamo. I think I got it. Finally, the game's over, and I got her name right. 9-8. Here it comes. Win for Waggy. She's going to miss that long. 10-8. The lead is 2. Just 5 points away from taking the match, Holy Family. Amy Golter with the serve coming again. Middle of the court for Steve. Wymara is going to have to play this one. Wierstra, nice play inside. Pena. Weber with a terrific get. Waggy came and got it from Weber after that, and that was even better. Here's Weber again for Steve. This would be a great point. Waggy can't get it. It rolled the net and came out. Would have been a fantastic point for Greeley West, and they come up just a hair short. Great plays. Weber, Waggy on the back line that time for Greeley West. But it's 11-8. The lead is 3. Big point here for the defense of Greeley West. Danny Wynn. Here's Waimara. That could be long. It is. 12-8. They're just 3 points away and a 4-point advantage. Golter to serve again, leading by 4. Wynn to the ground. Steeb inside. That was Lauren Ross with the kill that time. So that was a huge point for West. They had to have that. It's 12-9. And Danny Wynn will go back and serve now. The 5'6" senior needs to string together a few. 8-11 on the serve. Inside, that one knocked away, but I think a double hit. Hannah Waggy tried to come up with that one, but got tangled up in it. 13-9. Holy Family's 2 points away from getting this one. We'll come back in a minute with the conclusion to this one. 13-9 Holy Family trying to win game 3 here and take the match against Greeley West. Back in a minute right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. (13-9) Holy Family just 2 ticks away here from winning this match against Greeley West. Service coming by Nelson. It's on the way. That was Wynn. Here's Steeb. And a nice play. Steeb got it back to Lauren Ross, and she put it away. Big point and a must-needed point for Greeley West. They pull within 3 here at 13-10. And now back to serve. It'll be Mackenzie De La Fuente. De La Fuente's service is coming. Into the middle here. Is that Hronika? It is. She puts it away. Blake Hronika makes it 14-10. And Greeley West is backed up against the wall now. It is match point here and going to serve Alicia Everson. Talking about the net up there for something. Now Everson's going to grab the ball. Holy Family with match point right here, 14-10. Everson gets it off for Wynn. That's Steeb. Weber, nice put away off the hands in front. Hronika trying to get the block along with Wierstra, but they weren't able to deal with the senior, Katie Weber. She gets the point. It's 14-11, and this is Hannah Waggy. They need 3 in a row from her. Nelson in the middle. Wierstra. Hronika for the outside. She got it right on the back line, and that's a winner. It's a match winner. Blake Hronika, the sophomore, puts it on the line, and Holy Family wins at 15-11 in game 3 and beats Greeley West 2-1 in this match, our 4th match of 5 here today. Greeley West drops to 7-3. Holy Family picks up their 2nd win of the season. They're now 2-6. We want to thank our big sponsor today, Athena Salon Spa and Wellness. You can call them for a appointment today at 223-0273. Voted best manicures and pedicures since 2010. Talk of the Town, best customer service award since 2010. Visit Angie Lund and her group at Athena Spa and Wellness. They are at 223-0273. You can visit the website. $10 coupon there in that website for you, by the way. www.spaathena.com. All right, we're coming back with our 5th and final game. It'll be Windsor and Holy Family in the nightcap here from Windsor High School, the Northern Colorado Classic. You're watching it right here on ColoradoPreps.tv.